right, we're gonna get started. All right, I'm gonna take this. Oh, there we go. All right, so we're on a hunt for Lulu. Oh, let me turn my watch on. Let's see. All right, so I don't know if we'll find her though. All right, so I'm glad that I'm able to be with you guys today. We're doing a hot girl walk without Lulu because why not? I don't know. Okay, so first things first, we're gonna see. We might be able to find her. I don't know. She might be just somewhere down here. This is her usual path. So we'll see where she is. See if we can catch up to Foxy. Hello. So we'll see if we can catch up with her. It's a nice day outside. I don't know. So I'm doing this one just so I can get used to walking and talking. That's not a good angle. Maybe up more. I don't know if my arm can do all that. But anyways, I've been doing the affirmation series. And one thing about affirmations, it'll make you realize that some of the things you're talking about, do you actually believe them? So one thing that I realize, if I'm saying the affirmations and I don't believe them, I'm going to just keep the same thing going, right? So if I don't believe I'm worthy, is that affirmation actually going to work for me? No, none of them will. Because if I think that there's a precursor to this positive thing that I'm saying over myself, it's not going to work for me because my belief system isn't right. And that's why I keep saying, think about what you're thinking about. The other day, maybe it was yesterday or today, I said to myself, you are worthy no matter what you have to do, or no matter what, you get whatever it is that is for you. So I had to ask myself, do I really believe that? Are you really worthy, Roxy? Yes, no matter what I do, I'm really actually worthy. Is there really a path for me that no matter what I do, it's going to be well? Yes, those things are all true. Do I really believe that it's nothing added to me? Because it's easy for me to say that to you. I have those beliefs for others. And I actually even have those beliefs for my kids, for my husband, for you. But do I have it for myself? I had to take a leap of faith and say, yes, I do. And why am I saying that? It's instantly, it's a suddenly thing. Because think about it. When you find out something is poison, like, I don't know, there's lead in your water, or the whole thing with ibuprofen that I was telling the story about earlier. When I realized ibuprofen was actually messing up my kidneys, I immediately stopped. You didn't have to explain anything else to me. Even sometimes I go to sleep with hip pain. You don't have to explain to me to start stretching and exercising because ibuprofen isn't that great. Yes, it is great when people are in excruciating acute situations. But for me, who is having balance issues, I need to do the stretching. I need to do the hard everyday things of being disciplined, doing what I'm supposed to do. So those things are instant. Those are not things that someone has to take you through steps. So that's what I'm saying. The crows are singing. That's what I'm saying. It's so important for you to decide right now, I'm going to be positive and think well of myself, because these are actually facts. Because I don't need to do 50 steps to figure out whatever it is. I don't need to do them 50 steps. It's just one step, which is believe in myself. And then, right? And I don't know if you're going to get this right away. And maybe you gotta watch it a couple times, and that's okay too. Because I think sometimes we think everything is gonna be instant. It's not always instant. You can probably have to listen to this a couple times. What is she talking about? Is that even true? And that's why a lot of people who are saying about manifestation, I actually had a hard time with this. But now it's not that hard. I get it. Because if I can instantly believe something is poison for me, change my mindset, which changes my actions, which changes my reality, it's easy, it's instant. So with the affirmations, I think one of the other things, because we're halfway through now, or we're almost done now actually, because I'm on day 21. And one of the things you have to realize is when you do something radical, it's like, oh, doing affirmations every once in a while. Well, once you decide that I'm gonna do a YouTube channel, I'm going to go back to school, I'm going to find a new job. Once you say that out loud and you start walking towards it, it's radical. It's instant. I'm getting a new job. I'm doing a new thing. And that's it. It's no if, ands, or but. It's not you trying to figure it out. It is done. So when I started thinking about, you know what, I need to get this affirmation in my heart. And I also want other people to learn from it. Like, I've always been like that. So guess what? I just said I usually won't want to do things every day. And I just knew this is something I want to do. Not only am I listening to affirmations every day, I'm going to put out an affirmation every day. And it's going to be well. Because I believe in planting seeds. That's the whole point of Unfiltered with Foxy, was during different conversations with my friends and maybe people that weren't friends or strangers. I learned so much from the power of the word that I said, why can't I have a whole series of, listen, I'm putting positive seeds into people, and I know it's going to have a positive result for me. So what do? We've been on a 31-day affirmation challenge. And what's the challenge? Not only for you to read it every day, but for you to take it in your spirit. And that's for me as well. Not only am I saying every day, this is the affirmation, I'm believing it. I'm whole. I'm complete. There's nothing else added to me. And that's not totally a religious thing, but it is spiritual. That is a spiritual concept we need to get. We are wonderfully made. It was no accidents, even with your flaws, faults, which is what you think it is, not what it actually is. It's for a reason. It got you to where you want to be. And so once you realize you don't need that thing anymore, guess what? That means it's time for you to upgrade and get a new tool and leave those old childish ways behind. And that's totally fine. So all that to say that the time for change is now. The time for you to believe the good things about you is now, because there is no curse over you. And actually, let me reframe it. It might be an actual curse on you. If you're not living your life right, if you're sowing hurt and discontent into other people, guess what? That's a curse. If your mama and daddy and them was being evil and spreading evil seed, that's a curse. If your family was into witchcraft and not doing the right things, that's a curse. But guess what? You can cancel those things. You can say, I'm done with this. I renounce these things. I don't want this anymore. And you can keep it moving. But you can't walk with two things at the same time. And that's one of my affirmations. So what does that mean? That means if I really am trying to do good in the world and put down my childish ways, I'm not trying to profit off of people's pain and hurt and discontent. I'm not trying to sleep with other people's men and steal other people's money. I'm trying to do the right thing so that I can be a light in the world. Because everyone has light, y'all. But did you know if you're doing all that bad stuff, your light is not making an impact? Did you know that? And people can see you sparkling and shining and beautiful, but it doesn't mean anything. So I would want that for my own people, for my own kids, for everyone to really walk in the light and choose the light. Just because, and bad things are going to happen because we so bad, and we're in the world, not of the world. We're in the world, not of the world. So that means we're going to see bad things. Bad things may come, but it's okay because in the end, it's going to be well if we're doing the right things. So I hope that you will decide now that you're not a curse. I will hope that. But I know it's going to be people that are going to say, that are going to be naysayers and say they don't believe in that. And, you know, I don't know. They just may not believe in it, and that's fine. But I do know what I know. And spiritual gifts all come with a cost. The cost when you do right is good. The cost when you do wrong is bad. And we don't know when that cost is going to be. And that stopped me from doing a lot of stuff. Because you know what? I don't want the cost to be my children don't have their mental health or can't move forward. Right? I grew up in a lot of discontentedness, a lot of witchcraft, a lot of bad stuff. So I'm not saying this from some kind of superficial happy place. I'm saying it from realness. Like, yeah, the realness is I had to renounce, cast down, and choose not to be manipulative, to be a conduit of confusion. I had to stop because I don't want the plantings of that in my family, in my kids, which I love them. I love my husband, but my kids, I love them as well. And guess what? I love y'all too. So it's like a ripple effect. If I see somebody's kids is hurting for some of the decisions I'm making at work or that I'm making in, decisions of my workplace, I'm not going to want to work at that workplace anymore. So all that to say, saying all that to say, you got to want better and do better. Wow. Look at that. Hopefully y'all can see that. What in the hell is that? He is flying high. So hopefully, wait, where did he go? Oh, wow. Can y'all see him? That's a big bird. Very miraculous. Anyways, I hope that you guys see that like miracles do happen. It's not just abracadabra. It's us really walking out our faith. And what do you believe in? Because right now, you're getting what you believe in. Right now, the things of your reality is what you were believing in the past. So how quick are you willing to put down your wrong thinking, your stinking thinking, your thinking that is not serving you anyways? How long is it taking for you to decide? I had to breathe through that one. How long is it going to take for me to decide, really? How long will it take? I don't know. I know one thing. Suffering is not just for a short time sometimes. Sometimes suffering is long suffering. Just like sometimes the seed that you planted of kindness is long time planting. It's not just 5 seconds. It's not just tomorrow. It's not just a week. It's not just a month. So how long are you willing to water that seed, to love on that seed? Sometimes it's not that easy either. Because one thing I noticed even with my family and in the world is if I'm really saying that I believe and love people, I believe the good and I love people, how long am I willing to believe that? Well, I believe it till the end. I don't believe it just until a part. It can't be. It can't be. I gotta believe all of it is good all the time. Right? Gotta believe all of it's good all the time. And faith is like even when you don't believe it, when you're seeing the worst of people, you're seeing the worst of yourself. You gotta be like, I am good, I'm light, I'm worthy. I'm the head and not the tail. I'm above only and not beneath. I am a good person. I am a light. That I'm a trust in the Lord. And lean not into my own mind and my own understanding. And even when I go through bad things, I'm a still trust and do good. And then what? The Lord is going to break through like a what? A sun in the middle of the day. So it's hard. Not saying it's easy. It is hard. But once you decide, the first thing is deciding in your mind. Decide in your mind. It's going to be good. I deserve good. I am good. I am safe in my body. I am healed in my body. My body is a good body. My mind is a good sound mind, right? I got to say all those things and believe them. That's some of the parts of my affirmation challenge was not only am I sharing with my brothers and sisters of the world out there, I want to be a good human, but I also want those things for myself. I also have to press and push my own belief, right? Because there's some things that I forgot, like some things I mastered. Like I said, my body is healed. That's a good one. And then I walked out. If I'm a healed body, I'm not supposed to be doing all this stuff, eating all this junk, not being able to walk. So hopefully we get to walk together today or another day. Because that's the thing, time is irrelevant. You can watch this, be inspired, and walk, and we're not walking in the same time. But in our soul, we were walking in the same time. Because if this message is for you, it's for you. So me being in Maryland in 50-something degree weather, it's still sunny out, I'm sending that energy towards you, right? I'm not just stuck into right now. You're not just stuck into right now. So the affirmation challenge has really been awesome. Not only for that, but because I'm able to listen to my own voice on repeat about different affirmations. And how awesome is that? That is awesome to me. I hope it's awesome to you because it's taking a lot. It's not easy. And the enemy is waging war. The enemy in my spirit and my soul. So yeah, that's it. Just walk in the neighborhood. Usually I do 30 minutes. I walk the loop with my dog, Foxy Cleopatra. And I was trying to find Laura, but I think she went the other way in the neighborhood. So we're not going to find her right now. But yeah, usually I do this with Foxy Cleopatra and, Foxy Cleopatra Jones. Now also adding Feenster because she definitely is a Feenster. She grew up with us. She came to us when she was a puppy, less than a year. I think I added Jones because of Carmen Jones, the movie. And I actually got Foxy because my golden retriever had died and Mrs. Scruffles, who I had to put down earlier this summer, was so depressed. She was so sad. And I'm telling you, you think animals don't have feelings? Yes, they do. They do have feelings. Animals are real beings, and you got to consider them. And me, young in my marriage, young in my kids, I didn't realize how much animals actually do have feelings. So I got Foxy to be a companion for Mrs. Scruffles. And Mrs. Scruffles hated her from day one. Mrs. Scruffles was not playing. She was like, where is Coco? To the point where she would sit at the door and wait for Coco to come home. So, yeah, I bring Foxy. She is not having it. Her and Foxy never really got along, to the point where I got bit. You probably can't see it. Trying to keep them separated. Yeah, it was interesting. So all that to say, I got Foxy when I was older. My kids were older. And everybody kind of was like she was cute but annoying because she is a yapper. And then my oldest son, Anthony, really advocated to keep her because I was like, you know what? I'm not going to keep doing this. Like, they don't like each other. I'm willing to just go ahead and give Di back, the dog, our family friend. And he told me, no, she's fine. And do you know, till this day, Foxy loves Anthony. Anthony and him are best friends. Like, if he calls me on the phone and she hears his voice, she's like, oh my God, it's my best friend number 2. Because Gary is her absolute love of her life. She will stop whatever and make sure that she is. Anyways, it's annoying because I'm the one who actually has to take care of her. But that's neither here nor there. The point is, I don't know what the point is, but the point is that dog loves her men's. She loves both of them. Anyways, so all that to say that Foxy, when are you supposed to be here? How did she become the center of my life and my YouTube channel and all these things? Because God purposed her to be there. So think about that. God's purpose for things are not what we think. It's what he knows it's for. And she's a joy. Like, she's legit funny. She fits right in with our loudness and annoyingness. So we have to make sure that we're leaning not into our own understanding. Don't lean into your own understanding. You're not going to understand it. Okay? What would make me think anyone is even listening or caring about anything I have to say? I just thought, and I had kept having this earning for years, to have a blog, to have a podcast, not even a podcast, to have a vlog, but not a vlog, like an educational piece, what I had been doing for others. So think about that. I had it for years. I just now started it in 2024 and just now really started posting, creating content, and being serious. And content is not me just putting up anything, because I realize that I'm not a frivolous person. I don't want to just be kicks and giggles all the time. I'm 48. I have some lessons. I want to share them with others. I don't want to waste people's time. That's Foxy's favorite place to go pee. Anyways, I don't want to waste people's time. And if I can help somebody multiply their impact, because I've had people that have done that for me, that have multiplied it, why not? And also, I just want to say that we also need to realize that the little things is what makes it big. Me walking around my neighborhood, I'm going to show y'all this. Hopefully you can see over where the Beltway is. It's such a beautiful sight. And the clouds and all of that. Hello, how are you? My phone and my camera, I'm doing like a little recording. So that's my neighbor. I don't know if she want to be on here. I'll cut you out if you don't. You want me to cut you out? See, isn't she nice? She says nice to me. You say hi to me all the time when I walk with my dog. You just probably don't remember. I have a little Yorkie. Yeah, and she always says, I'm sorry, hi friend. But yeah, I was just like trying to get used to walking and talking at the same time. Nice seeing you. Have a good rest of your day. Roxana, what's yours? Yes. Tisa. All right, well, nice knowing your name. All right, you too. Yeah, so just, making sure that you're a light in the darkness and sharing your light. Because even I think about how my little dog brings joy to so many people. And like me thinking about if Foxy helps me laugh and have a good day, maybe I should share that with others. And it really, look, y'all, I couldn't even make that up. My neighbor Tisa even said it. She remembers me because of my dog being happy and a little quirky, but it is what it is, right? So hopefully this has helped you. This will help you to not only share, like, subscribe, because we need that in the world. We need me to be really out there, and not just because I would like to, of course, prosper this way, but also to make sure that the message of giving inner peace, the lessons that we've all learned. So hopefully if you have lessons you want to share and you want me to talk about, please share it and I'll talk about it because I am a talker. So yeah, just making sure that you're living your life to the fullest. Because at 48, that's what I realized. I want to live my life to the fullest. I may not have too many more years. And even though, oh, that's cute. That is cute. Look at it. So even though I'm not planning to die or anything, I'm not planning to die. I do want to be with the Lord eventually because I want to see the Lord and meet him and my mom and all them good things. But not saying that I want to die now, but can I help somebody on their path? Can I help somebody on their lesson to be healthy, to get their mind right, to help their kids get their mind right and get out of that thinking, what's wrong with that? That's actually a good thing. And that's what I want my life to be purposed with. So, like, subscribe, share with someone that you think needs it. Don't shove it down nobody's mouth. Because that's one thing that we have to learn with our young people, old people, middle people, family that we love. Everyone's not ready for everything at a certain time. But you that are ready, do better. Love on yourself. Be an example because your light is going to shine. No matter what, your light is going to shine. Now, you don't need to be sowing no darkness and evilness. Because why? It's not going to help you get nowhere. Just do what you're supposed to do. Do what you're supposed to do. And how would I know that? Because the Lord put that in all of us. It's not about religion, y'all. It's not about doing sacrificial offering. It's about being obedient to your spirit. So if the Holy Spirit is telling you that you need to do certain things, put down certain things and pick up certain things, guess what you need to do? Do it. If you know you need to make a blog, if you need to make a vlog, if you need to write, if you need to videotape, you need to go ahead and do that. Why? Because that's where your blessing is. You're not going to get around that. If you need to help somebody, if you need to visit somebody, and not out of obligation, that's what you need to do. All right. Well, I'm actually almost home now. So hopefully you got your walk in, your 20-minute walk. And I'll see you back again. Hopefully I'll do another one next week. So my name's Roxana. Unfiltered with Foxy, bringing you some unfiltered thoughts and conversations, not something that's overly edited and we're saying all the right things. I'm saying the right things because it is the right thing, not because I need some kind of pay or anything like that. I'm already going through, so I don't need no money from hurting anyone else. I need money from doing right and being right, and from the Lord, saying that that's what it's from. Anyways, I love you, and I hope that you are having a great Sunday as well. Bye.